So we left off with talking about the cross hatching and creating the crisscross pattern. So as I'm going back, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see what I see. So most of it is going up and down. There's a few little light spots. If I get outside the lines a little bit, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, if I need to go back and erase it, then definitely erase it. But I always go back and just, it's kind of like proofreading when you're writing. You just want to make sure that there's everything you want there and nothing you don't want. Making sure I'm not missing anything. And it does come all the way in the corner. And it goes all the way and stops on this edge there. And I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm good. Now, once you've finished one side, the other side is very confusing. Because once you've done one side, you have to flip your brain over and start thinking the opposite side. So as you are doing the other side, you still have to visualize this is the top of my cliff. These are the sides of the cliff. So if I have to pretend that we're walking across and cliff diving and then we dive off the edge, this is the side it goes on. So walking across the edge, do not go up. If you go up, it doesn't look anything like the edge of the cliff. So thankfully I did that lightly, and I'm going to go back and erase it. So this one I started at the top and came down. This one I'm going to start at the bottom and see whichever way is easier for you. It's going to have the exact same look. It's just starting at different levels. So I start on the edge and then I go all the way and touch the inside. Just like that. So I'm going to try and keep it the same on both sides. And then I still have some striping. So I'll make sure it's filled in properly. And then come in here. And the cross hatching, it helps if you color in loops. So instead of going straight up and down or straight side to side, I kind of color in loops like so. And it helps blend all those lines. And you can see where I drew on the other side of the paper. And it imprinted the paper. So then I always start on the very edge of the cliff. Don't start in the corner because that you don't know how big to make it. Plus, this will keep you going straight up and down. If you start in the corner, then you tend to go diagonally when you color. And the straight up and down gives you a better jagged look, and also you can see the vertical striping a little bit more realistic. So this is when I color in the loops. So then here, and every once in a while I like to stop and just check to make sure it's similar. You're not going to get exact, and in real life it will never be exact. So the cliffs and the canyons are a little bit different from each other, but they're similar enough where they look like it's a wedding cake that you cut. It's going to look like a chocolate and caramel cake. That sounds delish. So when you are all the way finished, it will look like this. And you can start to see the edge better. Once you've gotten to this point, it is very important that I come by and I double check to make sure you didn't put it on the wrong side or that you didn't skip.